Supreme Court today issued notices to all states seeking their views on whether a terminally ill person can execute a living will that life support system will be withdrawn if he or she reaches a vegetative state with no hope of revival. The states have to respond to the notices within 8 weeks. Prashant Bhushan, appearing for Common Cause, an organization which had filed the plea, argued that it is a fundamental right to die with dignity. Attorney General Mukul Rohatgi told the court that the issue entirely concerns the legislature and the judiciary should not take it up. The government also told the court that passive euthanasia is a form of suicide which cannot be allowed. In fact, an apex court constitution bench headed by Chief Justice R.M. Lodha issued a notice on a plea filed with it, saying the question of passive euthanasia, which is of course mercy killing, needs a comprehensive examination as there was no authoritative judicial pronouncement on the issue. Their notice, in fact, is returnable in 8 weeks. It's also gone ahead and appointed a former Solicitor General as the amicus curiae to assist it in the case relating to legalizing euthanasia. And in a major setback to Nityananda, the single bench division of the High Court quashed the government's petition. Nityananda had filed a petition in the High Court seeking quashing of the medical test to determine his potency. Nityananda had filed a criminal petition seeking quashing of the June 20th Ramnagar District Court order. In fact, he is facing charges of rape and criminal intimidation levelled against him in 2010 after video footage surfaced of the self-styled godman in a compromising situation with an actress. In another setback to the controversial godman, the Ramnagar DC FR Jamadar has dismissed the land conversion application of controversial godman Nityananda. In his application, the government had sought converting 20 acres and 35 guntas of land at Kalugopahalli village in Ramnagara Taluk. Well, the dreaded dengue seems to have returned to haunt Bengaluru. A 12-year-old girl identified as Deepika has succumbed to dengue fever today. She was a resident of Kadiranapalya Porakarmikal colony. Yesterday, 68-year-old Ravanaya succumbed to dengue. The cases were reported from MS Ramaya Hospital. So it looks like the dengue terror is once again back in Bengaluru. Come the monsoons, we see the number of dengue cases rising, and now with 2 people going ahead and being killed by the dreaded disease, it looks like it is back with a vengeance. Of course, it is understood that the BBMP has refused to take stock of the situation. No steps being taken by the Palake as of now to curb dengue fever. Remember, monsoons have hit the state, so it is inevitable that the number of mosquitoes will increase and the dengue will be on the rise. But it looks like the Palake continues to remain blissfully unaware. Underworld Don Vicky Shetty has clarified that he has had no hand in threat calls being made to MLAs. He claims that his name became associated with notoriety after a weapon recovery campaign by the Coastal Police in 2003-2004. And remember, Vicky Shetty has been accused time and again of making threat calls to MLAs and other big wigs. And now he has gone ahead and stated that he is being framed and that he has never threatened any of the political leaders.
ಹೌದು ವಿಕಿ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಮಾತಾಡೋದು. ಅಲ್ಲ, ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿದೆ? ನಾನು ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಕಾಲೇ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲ ಇಷ್ಟೋ ತನಕ. ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲಾದ್ರೂ ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಬಂದಿದಾ? ಯಾವಾದ್ರೂ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಆಗಿದಾ? ನಾನು ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಥ್ರೆಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟದ್ದು ಅಥವಾ ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಹೋಗಿ ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾರಾ? ಹೆಸರು ಬರುವುದಕ್ಕೂ ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೆಸರು ಕೇಳುವುದಕ್ಕೂ ತುಂಬಾ ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಈಗ ಬಾಕಿ ಯಾರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಥವಾ ಯಾರ್ಯಾರ ಹೆಸರು ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅದು ನನಗೆ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅಲ್ಲ. ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರಲ್ಲಿ ಆದ್ರೂ ಬಂದಿದಾ ಅದು ನಾನು ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರಲ್ಲಿ NC ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟವರು ಯಾರಿಲ್ಲ ನನ್ನ ಲೆಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ. ನಂದು ಹೆಸರು ವಿಜಯ್ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನಾನು 2004-2003 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಕ್ಕಿ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಹೆಸರಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಿದ್ದೆ, ಹೆಸರು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಒಮ್ಮೆ ನಾನು ಒಂದು ವೆಪನ್ಸ್ ರಿಕವರಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಅರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆದೆ. ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಕ್ಕಿ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಅದು ಹೆಸರು ಫೇಮಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೋಯಿತು, ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ವಿಕ್ಕಿ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಬಂತು. ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ನಂದು ವಿಜಯ್ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಹೆಸರಲ್ಲಿ ಚಾಲ್ತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವ ಹೆಸರು ವಿಜಯ್ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ನಂದು. ಆದ್ರೂ ಇಷ್ಟರ ತನಕ ನಾನು ಒಬ್ಬನಿಗೆ ಥ್ರೆಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟದ್ದು ಅಥವಾ ಒಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ ಅನ್ಯಾಯ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಅಂತದ್ದು ಏನು ಕೇಸ್ ಹೋಗಿ ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟದ್ದು ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದು ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಬೆದರಿಗೆ ಕರೆ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ನಾನೇ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ, ನಾನು ಒಪ್ಪಿಕೊಳ್ತೇನೆ. ನಾನೊಂದು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಾನೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ. ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿದ ಕೆಲಸ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಾಂಬೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅಕ್ಬರ್ ಲಾಲಾ, ರೈಸ್ ಬಟ್ಲರ್ ಅಥವಾ ಶಾಯದ್ ಆಜ್ಮಿ ಅಡ್ವೊಕೇಟ್ ಇದ್ದು, ಫರೀದ್ ಇದು ಫಾರೂಕ್ ಲಾದಿ ಅಥವಾ ಬೇರೆ ಯಾರ್ದು ನೀವು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಬಾಂಬ್ ಬ್ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ನ ಆರೋಪಿಗಳೇ, ದೇಶದ್ರೋಹಿಗಳೇ. ನೇಪಾಳದಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಕೇಳಿ ವೈದ್ಯದ್ದು ಕೇಳಿ ಅಥವಾ ಯಾರ್ದು ಬೇಕಿದ್ರು, ಪರ್ವೇಶ್ ತಾಂಡದ್ದು ಕೇಳಿ ಅಥವಾ ಜಮೀಮ್ ಶಾದ್ದು ಕೇಳಿ ಅಥವಾ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಮಿರ್ಜದ್ದು ಕೇಸ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇತ್ತು, ಅದು ಕೇಳಿ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ದೇಶದ್ರೋಹಿಗಳ ಕೇಸ್, IS ಏಜೆಂಟ್ ಕೇಸ್. ನೀವು ಇಂಟರ್ನೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಇದು ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು, ನಾನು ಒಪ್ಪಿಕೊಳ್ತೇನೆ. ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಸೀದಾ ಹೇಳುವುದಿಂದ ನಾನು ಯಾವ ರಾಜಕಾರಣಿಗೂ ನಾನು ಥ್ರೆಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಯಾವ ಬಿಲ್ಡರ್ ಅಥವಾ ಯಾವ ಹೋಟೆಲ್ನವರಿಗೂ ನೀವು ಕೇಳಿದ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗೆ ನಂದು ಉತ್ತರ ಇದು, ಇಷ್ಟರ ತನಕ ಥ್ರೆಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಷ್ಟ ತನಕ ನಾನು ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಬೆದರಿಕೆ ಕರೆ ಹಾಕಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಯಾರ ಹತ್ರ ಹಣ ಕೇಳಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಯಾವ ಅಂತ ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ತನಕ ನಾನು ಇಳಿಲಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ಹೆಸರು ಮಾಡೋಕೆ ಅಥವಾ ಹಪ್ತ ವಸೂಲಿ ಮಾಡೋಕೆ ನಾನು ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದವನಲ್ಲ, ಇಷ್ಟ ತನಕ ಅಂತದ್ದು ವಿಚಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದವನಲ್ಲ. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ನಾವೊಬ್ಬರ ತಂಟೆಗೆ ಹೋಗಲ್ಲ, ನಮ್ಮ ತಂಟೆಗೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಬಿಡುವವರು ಅಲ್ಲ. ಮುಂದೆದು ನಿಮಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ವಿಷಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾ, ಮತ್ತೆ ನನ್ನ ವಿಷಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಕೇಳ್ತೀರಾ ಸರ್? ಮುಂದೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ? ದೇವರಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ದೇವರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು, ನಮಗೇನ್ ಗೊತ್ತು ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಸರ್ ಒಂದು ವಿಷಯ ಹೇಳಿ, 100 ಜನ ಈಗ 10 ಬೆರಳು ನಮ್ದಿದೆ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ 10 ಬೆರಳು ಒಂದೇ ರೀತಿ ಇರ್ತದ? ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಹಿಂದೆ ಮುಂದೆ ಚಿಕ್ಕದು ದೊಡ್ಡದು ಇದ್ದೇ ಅಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
And moving on, Jayalalitha today slammed the Tamil Nadu Cricket Association during the assembly session. The Tamil Nadu Chief Minister criticized the dhoti ban in the club. Jayalalitha also threatened to cancel the license of the club. She said that dhoti ban is against dhoti culture and termed the incident as unfortunate. The Tamil Nadu government has stepped in after the row over a Madras High Court judge and 2 advocates being refused entry into the Tamil Nadu Cricket Association club for wearing dhotis. Chief Minister Jayalalitha has said that she will not hesitate to cancel licenses of the clubs who indulge in such acts. She made a statement in the State Assembly saying the act is against the Tamil culture and tradition. She went on to state that such an incident taking place 67 years after independence is unfortunate. Calling the ban sartorial despotism, Jaya has sought an explanation from the TNCA club. She also said that her government will enact a law to end ban on dhoti in private clubs. The law is likely to be passed in the current session of Assembly itself. The Madras High Court Judge Justice D. Hariparantharaman was denied entry into the Tamil Nadu Cricket Association club recently for wearing a dhoti. And it looks like several people have come together to go ahead and join hands with Jayalalitha. The left front too went ahead and agreed with her, while DMK Chief Karunanidhi has condemned the incident in the past. So now Jayalalitha, taking stock of the situation, has made it very clear that they will take the necessary action against any club which goes ahead and stops people from wearing dhotis and entering clubs. Well, Baba Ramdev is among thousands of pilgrims stuck in Gangotri as the road to Uttarkashi has caved in at many places amidst heavy rain in Uttarakhand. Ramdev is stuck with around 400 students. He had gone ahead with the program despite an alert issued by the Met Department of Uttarakhand. The Uttarakhand DGP said if anything happened to the children who went to Gangotri with Baba Ramdev, then legal action will be taken against the Yoga Guru. The Uttarakhand government has halted the Kedarnath Yatra from July 16th to 18th following heavy rains. So the Yoga Guru, they're going ahead and making his way to Uttarakhand along with over 400 of his students. It is understood that they all went there despite a Met warning clearly issued stating that very heavy rains would lash the area and advising people not to venture out there. The Uttarakhand government has stopped people from entering Kedarnath as well for the Yatra, and it has temporarily been suspended. And of course, the government has also made it very clear that if any sort of harm comes in the way of the 400 children, Baba Ramdev will be held responsible. And of course, it looks like Baba Ramdev has managed to quote yet another controversy. This time, of course, the BJP has also gone ahead and slammed the Yoga Guru for his move. It's not just him who's stuck in Uttarakhand, but also 400 students, all children. And he had gone ahead with this program despite the fact that a Met alert was given to him ahead of his program. It was the meet of the two biggies. Jaggesh and family went to Mysore to catch up with Tamil superstar Rajnikant. Rajni and Jaggesh have always shared a cordial relationship. Jaggesh's son, who recently tied the knot with Katie Pyle in Netherlands, took Rajnikant's blessings. Remember, Rajnikant is currently in Mysore shooting for Linga, and it was definitely a candid moment to see, in fact, Jaggesh meeting Rajnikant. Jaggesh was with his family members, of course. We understand that Rajnikant and Jaggesh have always shared a cordial relationship. They have been good friends, and Jaggesh's son only recently tied the knot, and his son came along and took the blessings of the superstar.